10 animal species that seem unreal but actually exist. Section 14. Pink handfish, a creature that walks on its hands, once thought to be a hoax, then found in a restaurant. Ready? Because the next creature will leave you speechless, walking on hands, with a sulky face, living quietly on the ocean floor. And once almost cooked in a restaurant, because no one believed it was real. This is the story of the pink handfish, the most sassy fish on the planet. Section 14. Pink handfish, a creature that walks on its hands, once thought to be a hoax, then appeared in a restaurant. There is a fish that doesn't like to swim. It walks on its hands. Really? It was once considered a legend until people found it in the refrigerator of a seafood restaurant. The pink handfish, true to its name, is a fish with pink hands, and it uses those hands to walk on the sea floor instead of swimming like normal fish. This is one of the strangest, funniest, and most full of attitude creatures in the animal world. Appearance? Looking dazed like a fish who's lost its mood. Its body is pale pink, with wrinkled skin as if it just woke up. Its two pectoral fins have evolved into shapes like human hands, and it really takes steps as if sulking at someone. A round face, pursed lips, small eyes, always in the state of, "Who pissed me off?" Doesn't like to swim. Chooses a different lifestyle. Unlike most fish that swim continuously, the pink handfish almost only walks, trudging along the soft sandy seabed off the coast of Tasmania, Australia. Scientists discovered it long ago, but because it was so rare, for decades no one was sure if it was still alive or extinct. Until one day. Plot twist. Found. In a restaurant, in 2021, a fisherman accidentally caught a pink handfish and didn't realize he had just rediscovered a lost species. People took photos, brought it home, almost cooked it, until a marine biologist saw the picture online and shouted, "Stop! That's a treasure!" Today, the pink handfish is under strict protection and has become a symbol of miraculous survival. Philosophy from the pink handfish. You don't need to be like anyone else. You don't need to be fast, strong, or fly, as long as you have your own way of moving, even if it's a bit weird. As long as you reach your destination, that's what matters. The pink handfish teaches us that sometimes being out of place is a sign that you are unique. And if you keep going long enough, one day, the world will recognize the value of your way. Have you ever chosen a path unlike anyone else? Been misunderstood, laughed at, but kept going? If yes, comment, "I walk on my own hands." And don't look away, because the final section will introduce a creature once thought to be a legendary alien being, but has actually lived alongside us for a long time. Are you ready for Section 15, the end of the journey with the last creature? A tadpole that never grows up, living forever as a tiny underwater Spider-Man? Tell me keep writing, and I'll jump right in. Here it is, the final segment, the last creature in this strange journey. But don't expect a pleasant ending. Because this creature, you might think it's a character from the Alien movie or a biological joke. But no, it's real, and it lives beside us. This is the permanent tadpole, a creature that refuses to grow up, choosing to live forever in an unfinished form. Segment 15. Permanent tadpoles. Creatures that live forever as teenagers, not growing, not changing, not aging. There is a creature that spends its entire life like a young adolescent, not growing up, not maturing, not transforming, just living forever in a single form. Do you think that's laziness or a profound philosophy of life? Meet the distant relative of the axolotl. But even more extreme, some species of tadpoles live forever in their juvenile form, their whole life never maturing into frogs. A spectacular refusal to evolve, both mysterious and philosophical. No metamorphosis. And still living well. Normally, tadpoles grow up, sprout legs, lose their tails, and turn into frogs. But in cold regions, nutrient-poor waters, or waters containing heavy metals, some tadpole species decide to stop. No more evolution. They lack metamorphic hormones, lack growth stimulants, and live only underwater, swimming with their tails, eating algae and plankton, as if time stands still for them, existing in incompleteness. Although they never complete the evolutionary process, permanent tadpoles still live, grow, reproduce. Yes, they do reproduce, and even live longer than adult frogs. They become, i.e., a distinct species, neither frogs nor true tadpoles, but a living proof that some creatures are born not to fit any mold. Philosophy from the permanent tadpole. You don't have to transform to prove you've progressed. Sometimes staying with the old version, when it still fits and sustains you, is the bravest choice. Not everyone who doesn't change is stubborn. Not everyone who doesn't level up is inferior. Some people, like permanent tadpoles, choose to live slowly and live deeply. CTA. And closing the journey. Have you ever been pressured to grow up, to change to succeed? But if your current version still makes you feel fulfilled, would you dare to keep it? Leave a comment saying, "I am me, no need to evolve." If you resonate with the permanent tadpole, and if you found this entire journey interesting, unique, and full of life, share it now to spread the wonder of the natural world. Thank you for joining me to the very end of the journey through the 15 strangest creatures on the planet. From immortal beings to those who refuse to grow up, each species carries a profound lesson about survival, courage, and uniqueness.